G'day everybody, how you going? I just wanted to give you a quick message, let's say a quick shout out to everyone down in Victoria, and just let you all know within our industry family we're all thinking of you, and you've got some tough times ahead over the coming weeks down there in Victoria. So our thoughts and best wishes go out to all of you down there. And we've had quite a few people ring us here from Victoria saying what you should do. So I wanted to give you just a couple of quick things from us as to what you need to do down in Victoria. So the Victorian government has got this. I was meant to print this out as A4. Don't tell my CFO that I've got and wasted it on A3 colour. You won't be a happy man with me. But you need to look at this document. It is the Stage 4 restrictions for Victoria. And on page 4 here, you'll see we have financial services, right? Top line. That means you're closed. So unfortunately, as a broker, you're not an essential service, right? So let's understand that. You're not an essential service. If you've got any doubts, download this from VicGov. You need to comply with all those restrictions. It's really tough, 5Ks from home. How do you sign documents? How do you do application forms, all that sort of stuff that you're going to have questions about. And from me to you, and this is my guidance, okay? So first thing you need to do is speak to your aggregator, yeah? Get onto your aggregator and say, how do I deal with this? Whatever this is, how do I deal with it? And then most likely I would expect your aggregator will say, ring your BDM, your lender's BDM, and talk to the lender, because every lender is going to have different rules. You've got loans that are in process of transaction at the moment. You might be about to sign them up and you can't. I'd get out there as quickly as you can before things stop, but you probably missed that boat. How do I sign documents? And hopefully a lot of them are doing FBAA digitally. And then you might have people who are about to sign mortgage documents and they're about to come out. How do I get those signed? So hopefully your lenders will work with everyone to make sure that they can be done digitally, whether they can be done at a local branch, but because the bank branches are open, assuming that the banks have them open, but they are ones that my understanding that are, I could be wrong on there, but my understanding that bank branches are. And hang on, page 4, bank branches, they're open. Maybe that has to be done. Let's hope the banks in the branches act honourably and don't try and steal clients from brokers. I'd be very ticked off if I heard that happening. So anyhow, we'll deal with that one as we can. So speak to your BDMs. I'd actually go straight to your BDM, but talk to your aggregator first. They might already have things organised for you. Unfortunately, the FBAA is based in Queensland, so we don't have the same restrictions. And we can only go by what we hear in the media and what I've been able to download off the internet. So you need to have close dialogues with your BDMs in your state. Very, very important. And if I was writing new loans, this is just my advice. And I say this cautiously, but I would consider, so long as what you're offering them is not unsuitable for the borrower's need, is using digital lenders who can support you and your borrower over the coming 6 weeks or however long this goes on for. My understanding, now this is not a promo, this is not exhaustive list, just a couple of names that have come to my attention, like NAB, 86400, Macquarie, Liberty, can do things digitally. Maybe that needs to be considered, so long as it's not unsuitable for your borrower. Very important. Remember your responsible lending obligations, yeah? So that's where you're at. That's what you're going to have to do. It's not going to be easy, and I feel for you because it's going to be a real pain in the ass, I know. But we've got to do this because we've got to get through COVID, and unfortunately things have gotten a little bit away from where I guess the Victorian government would like it to be. I don't believe in blaming anyone for these sort of things. We've all got to take our own responsibilities. But what we've all got to do is knuckle down, do the right thing, be kind to one another, and be courteous to one another, because tensions and stresses will rise. Just remember, you're all going through it. We're all feeling for you. So don't lash out. Try and just calmly work your way through these things. And let's get to the other side and get back to normality, or at least a degree of normality, as quick as we can. So anyhow, just wanted to share that with you for all those people that are ringing us here, and I imagine you're ringing people all around the place. That's the bottom line. You've got stage 4 restrictions on a document from the Victorian government. It clearly states that mortgage brokers are not an essential service, so don't try and act like one. Bank branches are open, and make sure you speak to your aggregator and your bank BDMs, or your lender BDMs, I should more correctly say, as to what you need to do to finish off any transactions that are started at the moment, and then think about the transactions you go forward. So importantly, stay safe, stay well, and be kind to one another. All right, hopefully I'll see you soon. You take care. Bye for now.